Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the TST podcast, episode 1, the return of the TST radio show. So, buckle up, boys, and let me introduce to you our special guest for tonight, starting with Chuy Chanclas Agredano.
Hey guys, welcome back. We want to try to make it fun tonight. I'm going to try to entertain you, educate you, all of the above. So now I'd like to pass it on to my boy David, the next future commissioner.
What's going on? Glad to be back. It was about time we got this podcast going again. So we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to dive in. So let's introduce our last special guest of this episode, Mr. Rick.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you, David. David's the man. You're doing a good job, by the way, David. I'm very proud of you. We see everything that you're annotating, and I appreciate that, man. It can't be any better. I think everybody here agrees with that. So, Rick Ruiz here from Dallas, electrician, elevator guy by day, sport nut podcast by night. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
All right, back to you, Mr. Mark.
All right, fellas, we're going to get right into it. So everybody's asking, how can you get your hands on this belt, the TST Undisputed GOAT Championship belt? Well, you got to play to win. There's 3 tournaments that go on year after year. The NBA Pick'em tournaments, the MLB Pick'em tournaments, and then the NFL Pick'em tournaments. 3 Pick'em tournaments: NBA, baseball, football. You got to win one of those tournaments to win the belt. The MLB tournament is coming to a close. As you all know, we're in the final of the finals between Herbert and the Mandalorian. Herbert is behind by 1 game. He needs the Dodgers to win game 6 and then the Blue Jays to win game 7 for Herbert to tie the Mandalorian in first place, and then we're going to have a tiebreaker. The Mandalorian just needs the Blue Jays to win tomorrow, and he is a champion. Or if the Dodgers win tomorrow, he will just need the Dodgers also to win game 7, and the Mandalorian is a champion. Regardless, whoever the champion is, the commish, Mike, who holds the belt right now, will have to present it to that champion. And we're going to need it on video for the record, for public record. He's going to have to wrap it around that waist, just like Chuy Agredano wrapped my belt, because I lost it to the commish.
I lost it. Man,
Hey.
You got to appreciate that moment. I was right there with Chuy. I was like, I'm going to take it from you, Mike. You know what? But hey, he's got it now. I know it stings a little bit, Mark, but he's got it right now. What do you think, Chuy?
Hey, yo, I just think that Mandalorian, Mando Commando, homie just horse-collared Mike and Herbert. I think he could continue to horse-collar these fools and just take the win.
Ooh.
And I could see Thursday night basketball video coming up with Mike wrapping that belt around Mando the Mandalorian, Mando the Comedian.
All right, fellas. So we'll see who wins this MLB Pick'em tournament. I'm going to ask you, each and every one of you, a question. I want you to be man about it and just answer it, okay? Facts over feelings. All right, we going to be grown men here?
I think so.
Yes, sir.
Do it.
Starting with Chuy. Who are you rooting for? The Mandalorian or Herbert to win it all?
Hey, you know what?
No. Answer the question. 1 word. The Mandalorian or Herbert? Who are you rooting for to win it all?
Mando.
I'm
rooting for you, bro. Bring this home, dude. Bring the belt home.
David, who are you rooting for? The Mandalorian or Herbert?
Mando's going to take this one.
Nah. Who's going to take it? Who are you rooting for?
Man,
that's a good question.
I'm backing Mando. I think he's done good all season. He knows what he's doing.
Okay. Rick, who are you rooting for?
I got to back up Herbert, man. I got to back up Herbert. He's you know, even though I didn't meet him personally, man, he just seems like he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about, and I think he's gonna take it. I don't know. What do you think, Mark? Let's get your opinion.
Well, I am rooting for Herbert.
Okay.
That's what my heart of hearts is rooting for. I think Mando's gonna win. The chances are in his favor, but I would like Herbert to win. And if you guys look through the record, you'll see that Herbert came from like last to almost tying it up and winning it.
How awesome is that?
He has been making some amazing picks. What he's done is pretty miraculous. Can he finish it off? But we'll see. Again, he needs the Dodgers to win tomorrow and then Blue Jays to win Game 7 for the tiebreaker.
Mm.
Then we're gonna have to come up with another way to see who wins that tiebreaker. So we're looking forward to that. All right, now we're gonna move into the NFL Pick'em tournaments, and we're gonna give our attention to the commissioner of the NFL Pick'em tournament, David Romero. But now, David, you could talk about many things. I just want to let you know, though, that the world wants you to talk about a specific thing going on. David, let's talk about the discovery. Okay?
Let's do it. Yeah.
How did you first notice that something was off?
Well, Mark, it's actually interesting that you bring that up. We noticed that you were the first submission we had for this week, and we know you're in the lead. You're fighting with
Ephraim.
Ephraim for first place, and I figured you're trying to get an advantage. You're trying to change things up. Go stray away from the norm. More risk, more reward. But I started looking at your picks, and you had the Steelers over the Colts, who are 7-1, made no sense, or the Titans that are 1-7 over the Chargers. So something was wrong, man. Red flags went up, and that's where we started this investigation.
Now let's talk about the resolution. How did you resolve this? Was there changes to prevent future sabotages? Is there
Yeah,
now
so
like
we
a TST cybersecurity task force or something? Talk to us, bro.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, we enforce two-factor authentication with our picks now. So we're going to register, all the email addresses for whoever makes their, decisions. So if we see that more than one email is submitting those, then we can go ahead and talk to that competitor, make sure that, there's consequences for their actions.
David, if I'm not mistaken, we have received notification, an IP address has returned, and we have a name. We have discovered who was behind the sabotage. Is that correct, David? Am I reading this correctly?
That is correct, Mark. Thanks for bringing that up. But you were the one that was wronged this week, so we want to give you the privilege to reveal that information.
Okay. Thank you. Or is this a unanimous decision? I support the unanimous. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How about we leave it for the end of the show? We're closing in. We'll leave it for the end of the show because I don't know if I could continue on if I reveal the name. I don't want to get emotional. It hurts.
It does.
It's like you expect it, but you don't expect it. It's just, give me a moment, guys.
We feel your pain, brother. We feel your pain.
You were wronged, bro. It's a shame.
Thank you.
Someone's laughing at this, by the way.
I know. He's watching right now. He's getting that tingly feeling in his body. Okay, guys. So I'll reveal the name at the end of the show. Let's move on to our final topic of the day. We take a random topic depending on what the world wants to talk about. And this random topic has been presented to us by Raymundo. Now, as you guys know, Raymundo, Unc Ray, Teddy Bear Ray, Baby Back Ray, he's a big Spurs fan, and we just happen to have another big time Spurs fan here with us, Jesus Chanclas Agredano. So, Chanclas, the world wants to know, Ray wants to know, should he put his money on them? Are they must-see TV? Talk to us, Chewy. The Spurs and Wembanyama. Talk to us, bro.
He's Wimby Mamba now. I think he's gonna by the end of the season gonna lose the Wimby Yamba, and he will be known to the NBA and the rest of the teams as Wimby Mamba.
Mm.
So,
Would you consider him the most impactful player on the court every night?
that's a good question. The answer is yes. He wasn't that impactful. I mean, he was impactful, don't get me wrong, but he wasn't the best player in the last 2 seasons. But I know exactly what the Spurs organization was doing. They were prepping them for this year. They were also gathering these great players that they picked up in the draft. Stefan Castle and now Dylan Harper. Man, these guys are must-watch TV. With the new head coach, I mean, we all know um, we're sorry to see Popovich, leave as the coach. Right? He's still in the management position. I think he's the president. But Mitch Johnson, man, I got to give it to this guy. If you've watched some of the Spurs games, they've actually put the camera on some of the timeouts. And this guy is incredible. I know exactly why Pop picked this guy to be the next Spurs coach. What are my predictions? Well, I think the Spurs are definitely making the playoffs. I don't see them going too far, right? Because they don't have that experience. They don't have, they really don't have any player who has that playoff experience. But I wouldn't be shocked if they went far into the playoffs. So very excited watching my Spurs right now put a whooping on the Heat. So we'll see. I'm sorry to give the Houston Rockets this news. I know y'all are excited about, having Kevin Durant, but he's washed, dude. I don't even think he could make it. He's gonna get hurt. He's gonna get injured. He's gonna come into the playoffs tired. I don't think they're gonna do much, but hey, that's just me. Hopefully, we get a Spurs Rockets match for the playoffs. So be looking
Okay.
forward to that.
Now, to the moment we've all been waiting for. We have received notification via IP address and a connected email and name, timestamped of who sabotaged my picks. Are you guys ready to hear the name?
Yes.
It's our very own.
What?
No way.
dude. I knew it, man.
Call me your gummy bear.
If you had to bet your life on who it was, who would you say try to sabotage me?
Mike.